Boom. All right, ladies and gents. Hey, we're in the sales business. You're in business, you need to make sales. But how would you like to increase your sales by 60% like that? I know I would, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's jump into this. Here we go.
Shut up and sit down.
The Business Bros Podcast was created for you. Learn from the business professionals who come to share their stories. Find out what's working in business, on social media, what's hot and what's not, straight from the mouths of successful entrepreneurs out there doing the real work. And now, welcome to another episode of
Business Bros. All right, James, it's your turn, brother. Time to drop the heat.
All right, all you business pros out there. Before we jump into the show, a quick reminder, as always, please subscribe on whichever platform it is that you're listening to us on today. Give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe, and drop a review. Help other like-minded business owners find value from our awesome guests while we rise up in those podcast rankings. We'll sincerely appreciate every single one of you for it. And if you want to be a guest on the show, we'd love to have you on and learn from you as well. Go to www.businessbros.biz, schedule your time. Don't forget to follow us on all our social medias at Business Bros Pod. All right, everybody, we are so excited and honored to bring another incredible guest to the Business Bros Pod. Today's guest is a business mentor, investor, and marketing expert who's helped thousands of businesses explode their profits without increasing their marketing budget. His secret? Incentives. Our guest has learned how to turn buyers into loyal fans who do more than just keep coming back to buy more. They also bring their friends. We all know that the most powerful tool for growing your business is word of mouth. And if you want to learn the secrets on how to keep people talking about your business and bringing their friends to you, stay tuned to learn from the incentive-based marketing guru. Joining us today from Marketingboost out of Miami, Florida, welcome to the show, Marco Torres!
Woo! All right, Marco, what do you think, man? 2 minutes in. Have you ever been on a podcast like ours before?
Love the introduction. No, hasn't been quite so exciting as of yet.
All right, man. Well, we're setting the stage right off the bat. I'm going to ask you the number one question that Simon Sinek says is so important, and we always think it's so important.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want to know.
I definitely want to know, man. Why are you doing this?
Hey, thank you. No, I got involved in helping entrepreneurs years ago, kind of by accident, because we built a product for our own business and it worked so well. We thought, shoot, we got to make this a standalone business and offer it to third party, to small entrepreneurs, medium-sized entrepreneurs. And it's grown over the years, a lot of it organically. We haven't advertised in a couple of years and the business just keeps on growing. We have thousands of members all over the world that use our service. And we teach business owners how to grow and how to scale and how to lead by giving quite often. And it's just been a huge success. We're thrilled, and I'm thrilled to help others grow by using value-add incentives versus discounting.
You know, it's funny. You and I are very similar business styles. Like, what you're doing is literally putting smile on people's faces and helping them make more money, which puts another smile on their face, right? Like, and when you come on our show, we love to do the same thing. I'm literally helping you create sales content because most people don't have sales content while making you smile. Like, I don't understand. Isn't that really the secret to sales? Is you got to have a good rapport. You got to be able to trust the people. I mean, you seem to be having a lot of joy. Isn't that really why you're doing it?
That's exactly right. People got to like you and trust you. And, if you're enjoying what you're doing and you're helping others along the way, you will build a tribe. You will have your following and you will have followers. And hopefully they'll buy your products and services to go with it.
Yeah. I mean, that's always the hopeful part, right? Okay, so let's talk about that incentive-based. What is that?
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do exactly? Tell me about it.
All right, great. So Marketingboost.com is where we have our subscription-based service, and we really reinvented, revolutionized the travel incentive business. We're not the first guys on the block to offer travel certificates, travel incentives. We offer, but what we did when my partners and I decided to build this, we wanted to be the best out there, period. So we created an automated platform where our business owners can give away travel incentives, complimentary hotel stays in over 125 destinations around the world. Some really sexy destinations like 5 nights in Cancun, Mexico, on a 4-diamond resort on the beach. 5 nights in Hawaii, 3 nights in Las Vegas at resorts like the Bali, the Rio, and others. Orlando, Florida, staying next to, close to Disney and multiple hotels. We've got literally 125 destinations, from 7 nights in Phuket, Thailand, to 4 nights in Bali. You name it, we've got 125 destinations that are accessible to clients all over the world, which is why we have business owners that use our service from around the world. But what we did differently is we made them easy to use. You've probably received travel certificates before, maybe a cruise cert, and you had to jump through hoops to use it. You had to mail in a check, tell them 3 different dates that you were willing to travel, 90 days apart, give them a minimum 45 days advance notice. We got rid of all that, made it super easy to use. After you activate your certificate, they've got 18 months to travel. They log in. They don't have to make any phone calls or hoops to jump through. They log in and look at the availability, pick out the hotel based on the ones that are available for the dates they want, select it, book it, instant gratification, instant confirmation, and boom, they're on their way. So we make it easy to activate and then easy to search for travel dates and available hotels within the program, and 18 months to travel. Simple as that.
Dude, that sounds almost too good to be true. I mean, you're talking about different destinations, and I'm not a big travel guy, but some of these places are all inclusive as well, right? So you're getting not just the hotel, you're getting some amazing things that go with it, the location. I mean, is it really as simple as going to a website and then picking my date?
It pretty much is, yeah. So all inclusives are typically not offered. That's an upgrade. So the hotels, many will offer an all inclusive, but the complimentary stay won't be all inclusive. So it won't include airfare, won't include food and beverage. That's how the hotels make money. So let's kind of go back and step back and how this first came about. But my partners and I own some of the fastest travel companies in the last decade or so. And one of the things we had early on when our travel business was blowing up, we were getting some reviews that were early on. When you start doing a lot of business volume, any business is vulnerable for some negative complaints. So we had a few at the very beginning with a different travel company. And one of the ways that we figured out, let's try offering our travelers when they get to the resort, if they'd brag about us, if they'd film a video testimonial, if they'd brag about the hotel, give us a review, we would reward them with a complimentary hotel stay so we could build these a library of video testimonials. Well, that blew up. Before we knew it, we had hundreds and then thousands. And today we have over 30,000 video testimonials from happy travelers at the resorts that we offer and represent. But we thought, wow, this is a powerful way to generate reviews and testimonials. We should build a standalone business out of it. And that's basically how Marketingboost was born. But what we did was we went out, and because we have these high volume travel and we had the relationships with resorts, we came up with a way for there to be a win-win-win to help the resorts fill what would otherwise be empty hotel rooms. Because often they have 70% full and 30% empty almost every day of the week, except for maybe weekends and holidays. So we'd help them fill empty rooms with a warm body that would spend money at the pool, the restaurant, the bar, in the casino, room service, restaurants, and so on. And so the hotel wins by having somebody spending some money versus the room going empty and they have no revenue at all. 2, our client who got the complimentary trip had an amazing hotel stay. All they had to pay was the government taxes, and then they were basically on their way. 3rd was the business owner who uses Marketingboost wins because they're able to provide high value, perceived value offers or very high value offers to their clients with their calls to action as lead generation programs, sweepstakes, upgrade offers, buy product B to go with product A and we'll throw in a complimentary hotel stay. We have loyalty programs. I mean, a million different ways to use these travel incentives to grow and scale your business.
Oh, and that's really what it comes down to. Let's talk about that because I want to kind of hover on how you are doing customer acquisition, right? I mean, that's huge. And you mentioned video testimonials, how you built a huge database and how that's sending you referrals, because that's part of our business model as well. We know the power of a video testimonial. It's not me telling you how cool I am or how great I am. It's other people who have experienced my product, my service, my whatever it is, and they're telling you how awesome it is. When you started really compiling those video testimonials, what happened to your business, the testimonials and reviews?
Oh, the video testimonials was probably the game-changing deal that leveraged our business. Today on our travel sites, We leverage those video testimonials on every page. With if we're marketing, Hotel XYZ, we've got people that have been to that hotel bragging about, the deal they got from our company and the brand and the hotel brand. And so everybody loves it. It's helped us leverage and grow and scale to the tune of, millions and millions. We've probably traveled over 1 million people to date, and over, $250 million in sales.
All right. So the fact that with video testimonials works, I mean, that's key, right? We already know that works. You added the win here. So on the one hand, the hotels were winning, the travelers were winning. You added the third win, which was the business owners. So when you were working with business owners, they must have had some sort of problems ahead of time. So,
hey, we've got a problem here.
What problem did you see in the industry, and how did you apply that? And you kind of explained it already, but I kind of want to hit it again.
Well, one of the keys that a lot of businesses find it where we're all trying to stand out from the crowd. It's hard to do that. We're all, competing against somebody, and we're in a finite space, whatever your world or pool is of prospects, and we're competing with other people for the same viewers, for the same buyers. And what makes your product stand out? Do you have a unique sales proposition? Do you have something that's different about you? And if not, again, it gets harder. So what do we end up doing? We end up chasing down, racing for the bottom by discounting, trying to sell cheaper than everybody else. And discounting can literally take you to going out of business. The further you discount, the more your clients expect discounts, and then you're competing to the bottom. And so what we teach our clients to do is, instead of offering a discount, which can literally, give you a quick example. If you got $1,000 in sales and you make net 20%, $200 of profit. If you discount 10%, now you made $900. You only have $100 in profit. So to be in the same place, you've got to double sales. You got to be at $1,800 to be in the same place you started for the $200 net profit. So rather than discount, we teach our people, hey, keep your price high and throw in an incentive, whether it be one of our incentives or somebody else's, but or your own product. Throw in product B to go with product A. Here, I'll give you a course, the course I did 6 months ago, and I'll throw in this course to go with our newest course if you buy today. But then if you add the incentives that we offer, which are, for example, the complimentary trips. We also offer hotel savings cards in increments of 100, 200, 300, or 500. These provide cash credits to provide discounts off of the retail price compared to the Expedias of the world. We offer restaurant savings vouchers that are provided by the Entertainment Group, a company that has over 100,000 offers all throughout the USA and Canada. So you can give your clients a discount in, dining in different restaurants. So they buy your product and you say, hey, if you do this today, we're throwing in a $100 hotel savings card or a $100 restaurant savings voucher. And it's not going to be the bullet that saves the day. It's not the incentive is not going to generate, if you don't have a good product or service to start with, incentives are not going to solve the problem. But if you want to stand out from the crowd, if you want to have an offer that makes you different, if you want to create, excitement with your product, if you want to create loyalty with your clients and say, hey, use our product for 6 months, and on the anniversary of 6 months, we're going to give you 6 days and 5 nights in Cancun. Ideas like that, testing different things to build loyalty, to create evangelists for your brand. That's what we do. That's the problem we solve.
It's the perceived value, right? I mean, I love Russell Brunson is the ClickFunnels guy, and he in his book Expert Secrets, he talks about the stack close, and a lot of salespeople use this, right? They're laying out, this is what you're gonna get, this is what you're gonna get, this is the value of this is the value of this. You add up the entire value, and what you're paying is very minuscule compared to the value that you're receiving for all those things. When we as human beings see something, a deal, right, an offer we can't refuse, that's when we take action. We're like, I want to do that, because if I don't do it now, it's not going to be there tomorrow. I need to take action today. And that's really where the 60% growth comes in. You're incentivizing, you're giving people a different perspective. It's not just dollar for dollar, right? I'm not just getting a discount. I'm getting so much more, and that makes a difference, right?
Absolutely. Great way to put it. And it is about building that value stack. What is your value stack with your offer? You're going to get this, you get this, you get this. If you take action today, or if you take action, before the end of this week, we're running this special promotion. We've got the first 10 people to take action today. You're going to get complimentary 3 nights in Las Vegas. The first 5 that do it, this month. Again, it all depends on your your ticket item and how many clients you can handle, etc. When you join Marketing Boost, to give you an idea, it's only $37 a month. So it's a no-brainer subscription model, giving you as a business owner the ability to have access to unlimited amount of all of these incentives. You pay nothing else to give away these incentives. You do have the option, and you give it to the client, then the client pays the activation fee, which is the government taxes. So we teach you how to disclose that properly. So you set the expectations right. Hey, I'm giving you a free trip to Vegas. Obviously, it doesn't include airfare, it doesn't include food and beverage, and you're responsible for taxes and fees and your whatever you're going to eat and drink and gamble in Vegas. So you're putting, set the expectations up properly, and then they pay the activation fee. Then they have 18 months to travel. But if you make enough money on your product, if you've got a high ticket program and you make a few $1,000s in net profit on every deal, you can afford to pay the taxes, the activation fee for your client if you want to, and you can give them a completely complimentary trip, and you pay for the activation fee, which covers the government taxes, or not. But some of my clients do pay for it when they've got a nice high profit margin in their sales program.
So let's talk about who's a good fit for this. I mean, we're talking about the business owners. You mentioned it was $37. So
I am looking for qualities beyond the physical.
Beyond the physical, who's this ideal client that you're looking for that can definitely benefit?
I really have clients that from all realms and all niches. The other day I found out one of my clients is a lemonade stand guy up in the Northeast, and he's got bunch of sophisticated lemonade stands all the way to car dealers. So our clients a lot of them are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, direct sales people. We've got, insurance agents, realtors, dentists. I've got solar companies, all kinds of home improvement sales companies. I've got agencies that use our services for their clients. Literally, we've got thousands of members that pay us for our member to be a member of Marketing Boost, and then with that access at $37 a month. Although they have unlimited, we also teach, just because you can give them away, unlimited, we teach people to use them sparsely, create scarcity and urgency. You've got to, you want to, don't hand them out like candy. Make the client do something to earn it. When they earned it, it's believable. Otherwise it may sound too good to be true, and it doesn't improve their calls to action. So you've always got to be, smart, like with creating urgency and scarcity, and take action today to get your whatever the bonus incentive is.
Is there any obligation for the guests when they show up on the vacation, something they have to do while they're there, or is it completely complimentary?
Great question. I forgot to bring that up early on. There's no timeshare presentations, which is one thing that immediately comes to mind. Basically, what you were just insinuating, do they have to jump through hoops when they get to the resort? No, there are no timeshare or any kind of sales presentations at any of the hotel resorts required when they go to activate the certificate and book their dates. There's no phone calls to make, no sales pitches to listen to, no, where they're being offered upgrades or this or that, so no. That's where we made our product stand out and be completely different than anybody else in the industry. Because one, we made our incentives easy for our members to grab and use, where it's incredibly affordable to use our incentives and give them away with your call to action, with your bonus, with your value add stack. Two, we make it incredibly easy for the client to use and with no hoops to jump through, et cetera. And then three, the client is going to end up with a great experience and a great value and become a loyal and what I call evangelist for your brand.
Heck yeah, you're not making me go through a timeshare and you're giving me a free vacation? I love you. Where can I get you some more business? All right, $37 a month, no timeshare presentation. You're literally giving me a vacation that I can go out and enjoy. You made it easy for me. What's it like if I want to work with you? Thank you so much. What's the sales process like, my friend?
Hey, we got a real simple sales process. We do have a promotion that we're running for those listening to this podcast. And you go to marketingboost.com/podcast. and you can get 30 days of Marketing Boost for a $1 bill. So marketingboost.com/podcast, and you get Marketing Boost for 30 days for only $1. And then I recommend you give yourself one of our top resorts that was recently brought on. Sign up, give yourself the Cancun vacation to the Fives Resort in Cancun. It's a 4-diamond resort on the beach in Cancun. You activate that certificate for about $38 a night in taxes, and boom, you're on your way to a 5-star resort, oceanfront, beachfront, with just amazing restaurants and everything else going on at the resort.
Marco, this is fire, man. Look, I'm literally in the business of helping businesses grow. We're in the very similar business, right? So I sit down, I'm trying to get customers to sit down and have a conversation with me on how we can create paid ads for them. And if you're in any other business, getting a customer to make an appointment is tough, but you're giving me a nice incentive here. It's better than a cup of coffee, right? It's worth more than 5 minutes of my time. They're going to sit down and have a conversation with me. And at the end, whether we do business or not, they're going to have a great experience with me. So the next time they have a friend in a very similar situation, in a very similar industry, boom. Or how about in the real estate side, right? On the real estate side, congratulations, you just closed escrow. I know it was stressful. Let me send you on vacation. I mean, how awesome is what you're doing? I mean, that's amazing stuff right there.
Exactly. And again, you're like in real estate, you can't use it. There's restrictions in certain industries, like the real estate industry, the insurance industry. They can't use the incentive to close the deal. They can't say, buy this house for me, I'll give you a free trip. But they can do exactly what you said there, which is after the closing, they can give a gift. They can give a housewarming gift. And this might be, hey, this has been we've been working through, we saw 12 homes. We put offers on 18 properties before we finally got one. Dude, I feel for you. I want to give you a nice complimentary trip. I happen to have a few of them. We teach our members, all you got to really do is say something like, look, I've created a partnership with this travel company called Redeem Vacations. That's the company that fulfills the trips. Your client will never know about Marketing Boost. That's your little secret. So you'd say, hey, we've got this working relationship with our travel partner, Redeem Vacations, and I've got a few trips available. So I just want to give you one of them. So thanks for, the congratulations on your new home. Here's a 4-day, 3-night trip to Las Vegas, or 5 to Cancun, or whatever. But as you pointed out, generating leads. So let's say you got somebody interested, they book an appointment with you to talk about, paid ads. You might say, okay, you booked an appointment. I tell you what, your time is valuable, so is ours. If you will show up to that appointment on time, I'm going to reward you with a $100 hotel savings card just for showing up. And then once you got them on the phone, you got that appointment set. Now you make your whole pitch. You say, by the way, if you do go ahead and sign up with us this week, because we are running a special promotion. If you signed up and get us hired to run your ads for you and do this and do that, what we're going to do is give you a 5-night trip to Cancun at the termination of a 90-day contract with us. So run with us for 90 days. I mean, you can cancel at any time, do whatever your deal is. But you say, if you do stick with us for 90 days, we're going to reward you with a 3-night trip to Cancun, or whatever it might be. So just ideas on how you would dangle that carrot, that incentive to get them to do whatever it is you want them to do. You want them to hire you, but you want them to stick around for 3 months or 6 months at least before you reward them. Or maybe it's after a 12-month, commitment, you're going to do the following, and so on. But you could use an incentive. One of the biggest challenges all direct salespeople have, all of us in sales have, is people are booking appointments now. Ever since COVID, we're using Zoom like crazy. We're all booking appointments, and calendars are filling up. But how many people are no-shows?
Yep, I had one today.
Have 60, 70% no-shows, on your appointment calendar. These incentives can be a way to, boom, hey, by the way, you book an appointment. If you show up on time, I'm going to reward you. Bam.
Rewards, man. It works for dogs. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we are very similar to a lot of these animals. Man's best friend. We want the attention. We love the treats, and we love to be rewarded. Like, that's just how it works. We're human beings, man. All right. One more time, because I know you already mentioned it, but we got to get it in the right segment.
Me? I'm giving away free money.
And you definitely are. Vacations are almost essentially free money, and sometimes you even give them free money in hotel cards. Tell me about it.
Marketingboost.com. That's all you got to do. Go to www.marketingboost.com, and it's $37 a month. You get a 7-day free trial, or add a little podcast, marketingboost.com/podcast, and get 30 days for $1 and give us a test. Boom.
Boom. That's it, ladies and gents. Like it's all about how do you get in front of people? How do you give them the incentive? So let me give it a shot, Marco. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about creating sales. So let me give it a shot here, and
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
let's make him an offer. All right, here we go, ladies and gents. Just a recap of today's show. Okay, look, you're a business owner and you need more customers, right? Or maybe you're filling up your calendar, but people aren't showing up. How do you get them there? No, you don't cut your prices. Yes, you incentivize them. You tell them, hey, I got a vacation for you, 5 days and nights in Cancun. Would that be appealing to you? How about a hotel stay in your favorite resort in your favorite city? Look, for $37 a month, you have the opportunity to give your clients not only the best service you could possibly provide, but a dream vacation that they will remember and cherish forever. And when you have a customer who's completely satisfied, guess what they're going to do? Yep. Tell their friends and family. So it's real simple. All you got to do, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, go to marketingboost.com, and you can get started today for $37 a month, or marketingboost.com/podcast, because you heard it here on the Business Bros, and you're going to get that first month for $1. Start giving your clients not only a good experience with you, but a good experience with life. They'll come back. They'll love you for it. www.marketingboost.com/podcast. Marketingboost.com/podcast. What do you think, Marco? How'd I do?
You did fantastic. I like your picture. You're hired.
All right, my friend. Hey, look, we're huge on the video testimonials, just like you. So I got to make sure that I take advantage of this opportunity and ask you. I mean, you've done, I'm sure, a number of different podcasts. You're creating content on a regular basis. I can see, based on the website and the stuff you're promoting. What was your experience like on the Business Bros?
Man, I tell you what, the best I've had so far. Absolutely the most high energy, excitement. You've got a really great way of putting this together, and something certainly worth emulating.
And I'm curious, you're in the marketing space, so you got to experience everything from you booked a date to be on the show to now you've been on the show. As a marketer, what do you think of the stuff that we put together?
Did a great experience. I would recommend anybody who's got something to offer to business owners and entrepreneurs, reach out to these guys at Business Pros. It's fun. It's fun to be on your show, and I'm looking forward to the results. But so far, everything from finding you to booking you to you guys booking me, it's been fun, and the show was amazing. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gents, you heard it. Nick, thanks for joining us, dude. Really appreciate it. He's out in Florida, and he's a realtor. So Nick, this is something you can use. You got a team of agents, and if you want to help them just continue to bring those referrals in, because it's really what happens. Once you close escrow, this would be a great gift to offer. All right, Marco. Hey, man, thank you very much for coming on the show. Before we head out, is there anything that maybe I didn't ask, something that you wanted to cover or a story you wanted to share before we head out? Final thoughts?
Yeah. I'm glad we give me a couple more minutes, or seconds anyway. But just the other day, I did a long webinar, an 8-hour session, a 2-day summit, and one of our experts that was on has been using Marketing Boost for years. And his whole concept was genius. It's leading by giving. And what he does is he uses our incentives to support local charities in his community by helping them raise money, providing the complimentary trips for people to bid on, for example, in blind bid fundraising opportunities. He is then presenting himself as the authority in his industry, the top realtor, whatever it might be. And he's got the ability to provide complimentary hotel stays that they can use for the fundraising. He's the one who delivers the certificates to those who won. He's branding himself. And so and he talks about, if you join our Facebook group, there's over 27,000, almost 28,000 business owners in our Facebook group, where we're sharing ideas on how to use these incentives to grow and build your business. And he's one example that he gave us, an hour-long incredible webinar on how to lead by giving, by simply using the Marketing Boost incentives for all sorts of charitable ideas, to get more leads than his entire organization in California can handle. He has sales reps for insurance, for realtors, for solars, for solar panels. And he does it. He says Marketing Boost has been a game-changing lead generation platform.
Dude, giving is so powerful. It's the reason why Christmas is amazing, right? It gets twisted over the holidays and we always think about receiving, but receiving is cool. Nothing is better though than when the kids' eyes light up when you give them a gift that they want, or your parents' eyes light up when you give them something that is very sentimental. So imagine what your customers feel like when you give them something, or your community feels like when you provide something of value. The joy you feel, first of all, is amazing just to see their eyes light up. And the stature and the pedestal that you get put on because you're giving is powerful stuff. Like that's huge, Marco. Great story, by the way. Thank you very much for sharing.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
All right, ladies and gents, again, another powerful episode. Look, if you need customers, if you're looking to grow your business by getting customers and getting them to show up, then again, scrolling at the bottom of the screen is marketingboost.com/podcast, marketingboost.com/podcast. $1, you get a 30-day trial, and you can become that mayor of your town. You could become that person that people look up to. You could be that business that people love to go to over and over and over again. Give people the incentives. Marketingboost.com/podcast, marketingboost.com/podcast. Marco, thank you very much again for coming on the show. Ladies and gents, as always, we'll see you next time. Peace. And we're out.
Thank you for listening to the Business Bros Podcast. Are you looking to get more clients or to increase your income? Hernan, the business bro, can help you generate referrals through the power of podcasting. And James, the insurance bro with Pipeline Insurance, can help you effectively add insurance to your existing business. If you are ready to create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow, email businessbros@csfirst.com to schedule a free consultation. Or join the Business Bros Network, www.businessbros.biz.